Well, guys, Raw does it again. It sucks. It does it again. I mean, there was one piece of Monday Night Raw tonight that was a breath of fresh air. No authority figures. We didn't see Stephanie or Mick Foley tonight. Thank you. That was it. That was the one piece of breath of fresh air besides Brock Lesnar. I mean, that was it. Other than that, this show sucked. Absolutely sucked. And you know, while it was nice to see KO, powerbomb, Roman Reigns through the table, no sense getting on the high horse of it. No sense getting on the joy juice of it. Because in 13 nights at the Royal Rumble, more than likely Roman Reigns will walk away with the Universal Championship. So there's no sense in getting all excited about Kevin Owens doing all this damage to Roman Reigns. Because in 13 nights, Roman Reigns will be right back to the top again. He'll be right back to the top of the mountain. Yeah, that's something to be excited about. Not something to be down in the dumps about. Sucks. Absolutely horrible. But we start off the show tonight with something pretty cool. Brock Lesnar. You know, Roman Reigns starts off, the show. He comes out and he says, he lost the United States Championship last week in the same type fashion that he used to destroy people when he was with the Shield. 2-on-1, 3-on-1, whatever type fashion, the numbers game. And thankfully, Paul Heyman comes out. The calm before the storm, as Paul Heyman likes to proclaim. Always nice to see Paul Heyman out. And he's talking to Roman Reigns. And next thing we know, Kevin Owens and Jericho comes out, and they're talking about what's going to happen at the Royal Rumble. And Rollins and then Strowman come out, and then they're all in the ring. And the next thing we know, Brock Lesnar comes out, and Suplex City hits the ring. Zayn gets a Suplex City because right before Lesnar comes out, Zayn attacks Strowman. So that was awesome, So, Lesnar gets Suplex City to the ring, all over Zayn, all over Reigns. Reigns even got an F5, so that was nice to see. Reigns got Suplex City, F5, powerbomb through the table tonight. All that tonight. Great to see, but nothing to get shouldn't get real on the high horse about, because he's going to get the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble. However, that's what took place with Brock Lesnar tonight, and it was great to see him. What happens at the Royal Rumble, we will see, but Goldberg's supposed to be on Raw next week, and look, Goldberg and Brock Lesnar are a shoo-in for the Rumble, to do something pretty big and then lead into WrestleMania. So that's something to look forward to. But that's how the show opened up. Pretty big. Kurt Angle. This is pretty huge for the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is getting Kurt Angle as the headliner for the 2007 Hall of Fame. Da-da, da-da. You suck. You suck. No, I'm just kidding. Kurt Angle doesn't suck. Kurt Angle's awesome. Definitely deserves that Hall of Fame spot. Everything that he did. Olympic gold medalist. Plus all the rivalries he had. The great match, WrestleMania match he had with Shawn Michaels. World champion, WWE champion. The rivalry he had with Brock Lesnar. Speaking of Brock Lesnar. Everything he did. in WWE, plus TNA, just everything. Kurt Angle deserves the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Kurt Angle. Enzo and Big Cass versus Jinder Mahal and Rusev. This sucks. Absolutely sucks. The porno rivalry continues, as I say, each and every week. Because, I hope this is over. They've kind of steered away from that whole kind of segment, but this is boring. This whole rivalry is boring, okay? They've gotten their win now, Enzo and Cass has, on Raw. They've gotten the tag team match win. Now let's move on and do something more important with these guys. Let's give Enzo and Cass something more important, and let's give Rusev more important to do. Jinder Mahal is just a jobber, and once this is done, he's not going to be doing anything anyway, so who cares? The Cruiserweight segments tonight. Okay, look, we had 3 or 4 Cruiserweight segments tonight. Look, as far as the rivalries and the direction they're going in, not the match themselves, but the storylines that they have, the whole thing with Cedric Alexander, Noam Dar, and Alicia Fox. Okay, look, that's a little entertaining, but, it's okay for a mid-card cruiserweight, storyline. That's pretty good. As far as the cruiserweight match is concerned, those matches are boring, okay? It's nothing to be excited about. At all. Daivari picks up the win very easily over Lince Dorado tonight, and very quickly, because the WWE still isn't giving these guys any real big time. Cedric Alexander picks up the victory over Brian Kendrick. Brian Kendrick, was doing a lot of damage in this match, and then it took one finishing move, and it was done. Noam Dar watching in the background of that matchup, and Alicia Fox comes down and helps Cedric Alexander win. So that was pretty good. Jack Gallagher and that whole storyline with Daivari, that's pretty good storyline. I like how that's going to watch on 205 Live. As far as Neville is concerned, okay, he is the best thing on the Cruiserweight division right now. The meanness that he brings in, the different type character he's bringing to the Cruiserweight division, he's just bringing in an all-out, better, character to the Cruiserweight division. And plus, he is just dominating right now. He went in and took it to Rich Swann and Tony Nese tonight. When he attacked Rich Swann from behind, and then he took Tony Nese and threw him over the top rope. Absolutely awesome. Honestly, I'm predicting right now that Neville will win the Cruiserweight Championship at the Royal Rumble. The New Day and Titus O'Neil segment about the Royal Rumble. 3rd week in a row, we're having to listen to those 4 talk in the ring. Ooh, enough already. Boring. Absolutely boring. It's like I'm watching paint dry. I can't stand it. It sucks. It just completely reeks. It's cringe worthy. It's cringe. It makes me. It's just cringe worthy. I don't see how anybody gets any entertainment of the New Day talking and Titus O'Neil coming out and interrupting them and wanting to join the New Day and then wanting to fight the New Day for a spot in the Royal Rumble. How is that entertaining? Okay? And plus, how does it make sense that the New Day doesn't even want their tag titles back anymore? That doesn't make any sense to me either. No sense at all. But WWE doesn't do things that make sense. So, whatever. If we've seen one segment with Charlotte, then we've seen them all. Charlotte comes out and she is telling everybody that Bayley is just an average person. She's an average fan. She shows a bunch of pictures of Bayley with superstars. And then next thing we know, Bayley's running out to the ring saying, "Why do you have to do this?" And that was pretty much a segment. And we've seen one of these. We've seen them all. And in the main event, Jericho, KO, and Strowman versus Reigns, Rollins, and Zayn. I've kind of already went over this because of what happened at the very end of it when Reigns got put through a table, but Jericho, KO, and Strowman pick up the victory here when Strowman did that running power slam to Sami Zayn. I really think that they're really teasing a big deal of Reigns and Strowman leading up to a match later on down the line. I really hope it's not at WrestleMania. If that is what WWE's direction is going in, it's like two big giants facing each other. And that's going to be boring. If that's the direction WWE's going in, then I'll be taking the Wiz somewhere else during the... I'll be doing something else. And not watching the Universal Championship matchup if Strowman versus Reigns at WrestleMania. Because they're teasing it way too much now during Monday Night Raw. And they teased it again by all the stare downs that they keep on having. What do you all think? Let me know what you think of Monday Night Raw. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, go back and check out my videos you have missed this past week. Tomorrow, SmackDown Live review. SmackDown will have the first ever women's steel cage match for the women's championship, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.